Hi students, let us continue numerical methods part 3. Today let us solve few more problems of interpolation using Newton's forward interpolation formula and Newton's backward interpolation formula. Problem number 6. Find the interpolating polynomial f of x satisfying f of 0 is equal to 0, f of 2 is equal to 4, f of 4 is equal to 56, f of 6 is equal to 204, f of 8 is equal to 496, f of 10 is equal to 980, and hence find f of 3, f of 5 and f of 7. Here we have to find the interpolating polynomial. So by using Newton's forward interpolation formula, let us obtain the interpolating polynomial. So first let us construct the forward difference table. First column set of values of x, second column the values of y, next first difference delta y, then second forward difference delta square y, and third forward difference delta cube y, and the last column delta power 4 y. So we know how to get the forward difference. So from the values of y, 4 minus 0 will get delta y naught is 4, 56 minus 4 52, 204 minus 56 148, 496 minus 204 292, 980 minus 496 484. So these are the first order forward differences. So similarly we get the second order, third order and fourth order forward differences. So now we'll write Newton's forward interpolation formula, that is yr is equal to y naught plus r delta y naught plus r into r minus 1 by 2 factorial delta square y naught plus r into r minus 1 into r minus 2 by 3 factorial delta cube y naught plus etc., where r is equal to x minus x naught by h. Here r is equal to x minus 0 by 2, that is x by 2. So since we want the interpolating polynomial, we are writing x as it is, we substitute the value of x naught as 0. So r is x by 2. So now you substitute in the interpolating polynomial interpolation formula, we get y is equal to f of x is equal to 0 plus x by 2 into 4 plus x by 2 into x by 2 minus 1 by 2 into 48 plus x by 2 to x by 2 minus 1, x by 2 minus 2 by 6 into 48. So we get 2x plus x by 2 into x minus 2 by 2 into 24 plus x by 2 into x minus 2 by 2 into x minus 4 by 2 into 8. So that is 2x plus x into x minus 2 plus x into x minus 2 into x minus 4. So that is x common, x into 2 plus 6 into x minus 2 plus x square minus 2x minus 4x plus 8. On simplification we get f of x is equal to x cube minus 2x, that is the required interpolating polynomial, say it is equation 1. Now to obtain f of 3, f of 5 and f of 7, let us substitute x is equal to 3 in equation 1. We get f of 3 is equal to 21. Put x is equal to 5 in equation 1, we get f of 5 is equal to 115, and then you substitute x is equal to 7 in equation 1, we get f of 7 is equal to 329, which is the required answer. Next problem number 7. From the following table, find the number of students who have obtained A less than 45 marks, B between 40 and 45 marks. Here marks and number of students given, the range 30 to 40 31 students, 40 to 50 42 students, 50 to 60 51 students, 60 to 70 35 students, 70 to 80 31 students. So here observe the values of x is not a single valued, they are in the form of a range 30 to 40 40 to 50 etc. So First we reconstitute the given table with f of x representing the number of students less than x marks. So that is less than 40 marks 31 students, less than 40 marks 31 students. Next, less than 50 marks, less than 50 marks, it includes less than 40 also, so we'll get 31 plus 42, 73 students. Next, less than 60 marks, 73 plus 51, so 124 students. Less than 70 marks, 124 plus 35, 159 students. And less than 80 marks, 159 plus 31, 190 students. Now we need to find f of 45 being the number of students scoring less than 45 marks. For that, let us construct the forward difference table. So first column x, second column y is equal to f of x. Then next column first forward difference delta y. The next second forward difference delta square y. Then third forward difference delta cube y. Next fourth forward difference delta power 4 y. So similar to the previous problems, you get the difference. So you see 73 minus 31, 42, 124 minus 73, 51, 159 minus 124, 35, 190 minus 159, 31. Similarly, you will get second, third and fourth order forward differences. Now we have the Newton's forward interpolation formula, that is yr is equal to y naught plus r delta y naught plus r into r minus 1 by 2 factorial delta square y naught plus r into r minus 1 into r minus 2 by 3 factorial delta cube y naught, etc., where r is x minus x naught by h. So that is 45 minus 40 by 10 will get 0.5. So we substitute the value of r 0.5 and the leading forward differences like delta y naught 42, delta square y naught 9, delta cube y naught minus 25, delta power 4 y naught 37, and on simplification we get 47.86. So since it is a number of students is nearly 48, so therefore the number of students obtaining less than 45 marks is 48. Next, B. Now we need to find f of 45 minus f of 40, but f of 40 is equal to 31 by data. So hence f of 45 minus f of 40 is equal to 48 minus 31, that is 17. Therefore the number of students scoring marks between 40 and 45 is 17. Next, 8th problem. A survey conducted in a slum locality reveals the following information as classified below. Income per day in rupees, and next row number of persons. So below 10, 20 persons, 10 to 20, 45 persons, 20 to 30, 115, 30 to 40, 210, 40 to 50, 115. Estimate the probable number of persons in the income group of 20 to 25. So once again here the values of x are in terms of the range. We reconstitute the values with f of x representing the number of persons less than income rupees x is not marks x. So that is less than 10 rupees 20, less than 20 rupees, it includes less than 10 also, 20 plus 45, 65, less than 30, 65 plus 115 is 180, less than 40, 180 plus 210 is 390, and less than rupees 50 is 390 plus 115 is 505. We have to find f of 25 and f of 20, which estimates the number of persons having income less than rupees 25 and less than 20, so that their difference, that is f of 25 minus f of 20, will give us the number of persons having income between rupees 20 and 25. So now let us consider the forward difference table for the new values. And the values of x are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and the corresponding values of y 20, 65, 180, 390, 505, and the forward differences 65 minus 20, 45, 180 minus 65, 115, 390 minus 180, 210, 505 minus 390, 115. These are the first order forward differences. Similarly, we get the second order forward differences, third order forward differences, and fourth order forward difference. So we have the Newton's forward interpolation formula. yr is equal to y naught plus r delta y naught plus r into r minus 1 by 2 factorial delta square y naught plus r into r minus 1 into r minus 2 by 3 factorial delta cube y naught plus etc., where r is x minus x naught by h. So here r is equal to x minus 10 by 10. So to find f of 25, we substitute x is equal to 25, so that r is equal to 1.5. So we substitute the value of r 1.5 and the leading forward differences. Of course, from table we have the leading forward differences: delta y naught 45, delta square y naught 70, delta cube y naught 25, delta power 4 y naught minus 215. So substituting these and on simplification, we get f of 25 is equal to 107. Also we have from the table f of 20 is equal to 65. So hence f of 25 minus f of 20 is 107 minus 65, that is 42. Therefore the number of persons in the income group of rupees 20 to 25 is 42. Next, ninth problem. The population for a town is given by the following table: year and population in thousands. In the year 1951, 19.96 thousands, 1961, 39.65, 1971, 58.81, 1981, 77.21, 1991, 94.61. So using Newton's forward and backward interpolation formula, calculate the increase in population from the year 1955 to 1985. So the solution is first we construct the finite difference table. Here, since we want both forward as well as backward leading differences, so instead of writing either forward or backward, we'll write first difference, second difference, third difference, and fourth difference. So the values of x: 1951, 1961, 1971, 1981, 1991, and the population thousands, that is 19.96, 39.65, 58.81, 77.21, 94.61. So I'll get the first difference, that is 39.65 minus 19.96, 19.69. Next, 58.81 minus 39.65, 19.16. 77.21 minus 58.81, 18.4. 94.61, 77.21, 17.4. So these are the first order differences. So next again you get the difference: 19.16 minus 19.69 minus 0.53, 18.4 minus 19.16 is minus 0.76, 17.4 minus 18.4 is minus 1. So second order finite differences. Similarly we get third order and fourth order finite differences. So in this table you can observe the first entries, they are the leading forward differences, whereas the last entries, they are the leading backward differences. So case 1, let us find y at 19.1955, that is 1955. So from table we have x naught value 1951, y naught 19.96. Then the leading forward differences delta y naught, delta square y naught, delta cube y naught, and delta power 4 y naught. So we write the Newton's forward interpolation formula, where R is x minus x naught by h. Here x is 1955, x naught is 1951, then h is 10. Simplify, I'll get R is equal to 0.4. So now let us substitute the value of R 0.4, and next y naught, delta y naught, delta square y naught, delta cube y naught, and delta power 4 y naught in the formula. Simplify, we get y at 1955 is equal to 27.89. Next, case 2, that is to find y at 1985. So again from the table we have xn is 1991, yn is 94.61. Then the leading backward differences, del yn 17, del square yn minus 1, del cube yn is minus 0.24, del power 4 yn is minus 0.01. So now we write the backward interpolation formula, that is yr is equal to yn plus r del yn plus r into r plus 1 by 2 factorial del square yn plus r into r plus 1 into r plus 2 divided by 3 factorial del cube yn plus etc., where r is x minus xn by h. Here x is 1985, xn is 1991, divided by h is 10, so we'll get r is equal to minus 0.6. So now we substitute the value of r and the leading backward differences in the Newton's backward interpolation formula, and on simplification we get 84.3, that is y at 1985 is 84.3. So therefore the increase in population from the year 1955 to 1985 is given by 84.3 minus 27.89, which is equal to 56.41 thousandths. So thus completes interpolation formulae for equal intervals. Next class let us discuss about interpolation formulae for unequal intervals. Thank you.